So, hello everybody. So our topic today is time series analysis. We'll be starting now. The screen will be small. I'll be starting now. First of all, deal with the theory part, then we'll go to the calculations. So I'm sharing my screen. So someone should read the introduction part. Oturaya, are you here? Read the introduction.
A time series is a set of data that are successively collected at regular intervals of time. Regular
Okay.
intervals of time can be daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly.
Okay, continue.
Examples of some time series data include A. Monthly production of a company, B. Daily sales of a medical store, C. Amount of annual rainfall over a period of time, and D. Money deposited in a bank various working days. Basic components of a time series. A time
Okay, you can. Yeah, proceed.
In time series, the existence of fluctuation from time to time is caused by composite forces, which are constantly at work. These factors have four components: A. Cellular strength or cellular variation, B. Seasonal fluctuation or variation, C. Cyclical variation, D. Irregular or random variation.
Hello. I can't hear you well.
Now, basic from where, ma?
Hello, are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when you say time series analysis, that is a set of data that is successfully collected at a regular interval of time. So it's talking about some data that are collected at a period of time. So this period of time that is being collected can be monthly. It can be interval of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So it depends on time variations. So time variation, it can be months, can even differ. It can even be yearly. So, and they said the regular interval of time can be daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. So it all this with collection of data at some particular interval. It can be daily interval, it can be yearly interval. So mainly we deal with timing in this type of topic. So that's why I said we have some example, which is monthly production of a company, daily sales at a medical store, amount of annual rainfall over a period. That is why you are seeing that period. The first example was saying monthly, second one was saying daily, the third one was saying over a period, fourth one was saying money deposited in bank on various working days. So irrespective of the different timing, it's everything is related to a time series. So everything is linked to a time series. So now the basic component of a time series says in time series, the existence of fluctuations from time to time is caused by a composite forces which are constantly at work. The factors have four components. So now we have four components of a time series. How this time varies? How does it change? Is it according to a season? Is it according to a particular pattern? I want to know the pattern at which this time change. Maybe for the period we're giving is 5 months. Why is it 5 months? Why is this changed to 5 months? Maybe another period we're giving is 7 months. Why is it 7 months? So all those questions like that, all those questions. So the first one is circular trend, or you can call it circular variation. We have seasonal fluctuation, we have cyclical fluctuation, and irregular or random fluctuation. So let's move to the next slide. So circular trend or circular variation, someone should read. Someone should read though.
The pattern of time series trend may be
Okay.
linear or non-linear. It is linear when the series values are concentrated along a straight line on the time plot. The sketches of time plots showing typical example of a circular trend are given below.
Okay, thank you. This circular trend or circular variation says the pattern of time series trend may be linear or non-linear. Can someone remind me what linear is and non-linear is? I even explained it in the last class. I remember very, very well. So what is the difference between linear and non-linear? Anybody? Anybody? Difference between linear and non-linear? Can you all hear me? See this student. Nobody want to explain. Okay, let's move on. So when it comes to Lillian, I said it last week that Lillian is, we're talking about straight. When you say a straight line, it is Lillian. That is very straight. But when you say a line that is not straight, that is bending, that is non-linear. So that is different between linear and non-linear. Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so that is the difference. So it is linear and when series value are concentrated along a straight line. It is even here as you read it. Why as you read it, you should have even told us the answer, because they said that the linear is linear when the series value are concentrated along a straight line on the time plot. So assuming the time plot, for example, assuming the time plot, this graph you can see here, assuming it was a straight line, it is linear. But it now said the sketches of time plot showing typical example of a circular trend are given below. So now, sorry, so see the example that we have here of this graph. See the example we have on this graph. Please let's hold on. Give me a few minutes. I have to send the slide to your system. Is it connected to your system? It's not even connecting. Okay. What's that? What's time? 6 o'clock. Actually, I haven't used my phone. The time is already good. Oh God. They have another class by 7. Just that they were saying we should not use our phone because the screen will be small when they are recording the class. The thing became useless today. Let me just use my phone. Okay. Is that, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you see my screen? Okay, thank you. So this circular, when you talk about circular, I said is either linear or non-linear. So when you particularly draw this particular variation, is not bounded by some specific saying it must be straight. It will not be straight. So now this plot that we're giving now, you can see that there is upward movement. The first graph, we have upward movement. So it is when it's going upward. And we have the second, which is downward movement, when it's going downward. So the main essence of all these ones that we're trying to say, the main essence of it's been basic component. Nobody will ask you to draw this right in the exam, or but the main essence now is for you to know this component, because you can be given in the exam that what is the component of these variations, how does it look like, represent it in the graph, how it looks like. So you have to represent it being that this is upward and being that this is downward. So that's what it's saying in particular. So yes. So now the second one, which is seasonal. When we say seasonal, is according to seasons. For example, we have dry season, we have rainy season. Some places where they have winter. So we have seasons like that. So um the same way that we have seasons, also this time series can fluctuate because of seasons. Now it says this is a variation that is repeatedly occurs during a corresponding month or period of successful years. It is an annual recurring event which a time series appears to follow in a particular period of the year. So when we talk about this seasonal, it happens on a particular period. Now it's more like, let me explain using the illustration I was giving. I was talking about dry season and rainy season, right? So dry season, there are some things that will grow during rainy season that will not grow during dry season. I repeat, there are some things that will grow during rainy season that will not grow during dry season. So you already know that this thing will happen in rainy season to not happen in dry season. So that's why they said it is an annual recurring event which a time series appears to follow in a particular period of the year. This happen in a particular period. That is why it is seasonal. If you see the graph is kind of different. You will see that it's firstly go up, it comes down, it go up, it comes down. So going up per se, it's depending on the particular period of the year. It's depending on a particular period. So we know that this particular fruit will come out only when there is rainy season. So if rainy season is not coming, then this particular fruit will not come out. That's why it's dependent. So it will only fall if it has not come yet. So it only rise if the period has emerged. So that is what the seasonal fluctuation is. Another one is cyclical variation. Cyclical variation. Now it says this is a long-term oscillation or wave-like. When they say wave, you know how water is now, how ocean is, how it just waves. That one is just going up and down, you get. So it is wave-like fluctuation about trend line over time series. It is similar to seasonal. Please note there is a difference. So it is similar to seasonal variation with a difference of reoccurring in more than what? One period. Seasonal, it happens in a particular period of a year. For example, rainy season, for example, I'm picking an example, for example, we are saying in a year, rainy season happens once. Assuming in a year, rainy season happens once. So it only happens once. But when it comes to cyclical, it says what? It reoccurs in more than 1 year. So when we bring that type of scenario to this situation that is happening more than once, so you say rainy seasons happening like 2 or 3 times in a year. So it continues. So cyclical variations are called business cycles in the sense that period of prosperity followed by recession. Let me repeat it. Cyclical variation are called business cycles in the sense that period of prosperity followed by recession or depression, and then recovery are caused by aggregate economic condition rather than seasonal effect. The cycle of the length of cycle varies between 4 and 7 years. Let me repeat. It says cyclical variations are called what? Business cycle. So when they tell you what is another name for cyclical variation, it is what? Business cycle. What is another name for business cycle? What is another name for business cycle?
Cyclical variation.
Exactly. So cyclical. So now they now said what? It's called business cycle in the sense that period of prosperity followed by recession. So this is how it goes. Prosperity, prosperity is when the economy is growing, right? There is employment, there is growth, there is a lot of production, there is income. So it follows. That's why it is like waving. See this graph? It looks like the sea, that water that flows. So it will first of all go up, prosperity, then it will now go down, recession, then it now go up again. So it's either recession or depression. So it will all go up because we said it happens more than once, right? So it will all go up to prosperity, then to follow go down, recession or depression. Depression or recession is when it is opposite of prosperity, when there is no boom. That's why we call it doom season. There is unemployment, there is poverty, there is lack of production, lack of output, profit is reducing. Everything that that is bad in the country is happening. That is doom. That is what they call depression. So after depression, now they will now come back to recovery. That is, after everything, the suffering and all, they're now coming back to the original state. They're now recovering. So that's why I said it's like a wave. So that is it. And they said the length of cycle varies between 4 to 7 years. So they said the cyclical variation is less predictable. It's less predictable. It's not something you can predict. Seasonal variation is something you can just predict. This will happen once in a year. This thing will just happen this particular period. But seasonal is business cycle. It can happen anytime. Nobody knows when doom will come. Nobody knows when things will just change all of a sudden. So it's unpredicted, it's less predicted. So, and this is what they've shown in the graph. So let's go to the last one. So the last one is what? Irregular or random variation. By the name, we already know that this one is just anyhow. It's just doing anyhow. What is it? Just they play. Now this one is talking about This is what I was talking about. Just this one is just happening. It does not even depend on season. It does not depend on business cycle. It does not do anything. It can be going up today. Can be going. Cyclical was saying 4 to 7 years, right? This one it can even be 20 years, just be going up. And all of a sudden, it will go down, boom, in 1 year. It can decide to go up again, small, and go down, boom, or go down small. See, that's why the graph is like that. See, it says this is a variation caused by sporadic events. What is it? Sporadic, it says unpredictable events such as what? Floods, strikes, disaster, wars. So because of these variables, because of this unpredictable event like flood, strike, disaster, we don't know how things are. Okay, let's use example. Part of time series, let's use example of strike. You guys know ASU strike, right? Does anybody? Oh, everybody knows what ASU strike is.
Yes.
The 8-month strike that students went for. That is a sample. That is one of the example of the random variation. You can say that they put such as what? Flood strike. There was strike for 8 months. Firstly, nobody knew that there would be strike. It was just looking like play when they were saying it at first. Everything was going well at first. People were going to school. All of a sudden, let's just say it's just like it's increasing. All of a sudden, strike just came. It was not going down. Let's just say it's going down. Strike 1 month is going down, 2 months is going down, 3 months going down. Assuming that after 3 months, it will just they resume, it will just go up. It just have small line going down. But now 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, everyone was like, is this playing? See, we go to 8 months. You see that it's unpredictable. Nobody predicted that it will be 8 months. Some people were even thinking that it's just 1 or 2 months now. Just do agreement and go until it was 8 months. So it is unpredictable. It just went down, pim. And all of a sudden, strike again. Okay, yes, let's continue with that illustration. So when there was strike, after 8 months, what? They came back to normal. School came back to normal. Hope you all know that school is on break now. 3 weeks break. Who is not on break among you guys? Who school is not on break, yo?
All schools are on break.
Exactly. So see that type of situation because of election. Everything was going well again. It's going up. All of a sudden, because of election. Not even because of anything. Because of election, what? School now went on break. So it will go down a little bit. They said 3 weeks, right? It will go down. It will just small. Then when you guys resume, it will go up again. So it's just unpredicted. And these are the factors that make it unpredicted. Flood, strike, disaster, war. Anything that you know that is uncontrollable is just going out of hand. It is what irregular. That's why they say random. When they say random probability, is something that is just selected. It's not selected based on some preference, just selected at random, at a choice. So hope you guys are following.
Yes.
So let's move to the real aspect of what we want to look at today, the calculation and all. So time series analysis. This is an act of analyzing and interpreting time series data. It can be said as, now we talk about time series. Now I want to talk about the analysis. I want to talk about the mathematical aspect of it. It's not just by saying words, you have to prove it. So it says this is an act of analyzing and interpreting time series data. It can be said to be an investigative method into the time series component, which at times is also referred to as the composition of a time series. So now it's saying that this time series, we are actually analyzing this time periods. It's not analyzing that why is this thing cyclical? Why is this thing seasonal? Why? You're analyzing, you are interpreting. This is the reason why it is cyclical. This is the reason why it is seasonal. This is the reason why this time is allocated to this. And that's why I even say investigative. So if it is cyclical, what are the factors that make it cyclical? What are the factors affecting it? How can we prevent this factor? It said which at time is also referred to as what? This investigation method is also referred to as decomposition. When they say they decompose something, when they compose something, it's like they're bringing something together. But when they say decomposition, they're like disassembling it, they're scattering it. They want to know why. So when you are scattering something, it's like you are scattering it. Why is this thing? Why is this thing? Put this thing one side, put this thing the other side. Why is this thing is this? Why is this thing is this? You're not bringing it together. So that is why it's saying that. So now it says the two models of we have models now of time series analysis. It says the two models of time series are addictive and multiplicative models. The two models are addictive and multiplicative model. For example, the addictive, it is written as what? Y equal to t plus s plus c plus y
Plus I.
plus I. Yeah, thank you. So it says what? So t, you should know what t is by now, right?
Yes.
Does anybody know what it is?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
The seasonal trend.
Which one is seasonal trend?
Secular trend.
Exactly. Okay, which one is now T? Yeah, not sure. Let's go back.
The T is secular.
Okay, so look at it here. So you can see circular trend and it's in bracket what? T.
T.
So whenever you see, we have circular and we have what? Seasonal. So you might think it's SS. Both of it is not representing S. It's only circular that is representing T. So when you see circular variation, it is what? T. Seasonal fluctuation here is representing what? S. So it's only seasonal that is representing what? S. Let's note that it's only seasonal that is representing S. The third one is what? Cyclical is representing what? C. Cyclical is representing C. And the last one, which is random or irregular, is what? I. Random or irregular. So that's why the formula. And whenever you see Y, it is representing time series analysis. Time series analysis. So we are going to check that. So now you can see that there are two models. So there are two models. We have additive model and multiplicative model. Additive is normally when you are adding some values together, you are adding. Multiplicative is what? When you are multiplying. So that is why I say additive is y equal to t plus s plus c plus I, while multiplicative model is what? T s c I. So you know they are multiplicating it together. So now estimation of trend. So how do we estimate this trend that is happening? This fluctuation that is happening, I said, is based on some season, based on some circumstance. How do we estimate it? So we have two methods, which is moving average method and least squared method. Moving average, we are going to do it on a table, while least squared is using formula. It's even the formula you are familiar with before. I taught this formula in the last class. Who was in the last class? Muturaya said she's not in the last class. So who again? How many of us are on this call?
Sir.
Who was in the last class? So apart from Muturaya?
I think Roberts, but she's not here.
Yeah. No, she's not here. She's not here. Okay. No problem. It's as simple as drinking Coke. You have even done the distance, you've even done the assignment, so you have an idea. It's just formula you need to know. You need to remember. See, this QA, I'm sure you will have been wondering that why is there so many formula? That is why it is what it is.
Formula.
You have to know so much. What do you say?
I said the formulas are more.
Did you say something?
Yes, I said the formulas are more.
Can you hear me? Okay, you can
Yes.
hear. Okay. So, okay. So our advice, it is better you know the formula. I know you might have heard it that they're giving you formula at the back of the questions and all, but just better to know it because God forbid, assuming they omitted something in the formula and you just depend on that formula like that. That is how we
Okay,
now
they
be
always
blaming
talk.
examiner. Nobody will even you cannot even blame them anyways. They will tell you you're supposed to know everything before coming. So we are doing moving average and least squared. So let's go to moving average. It says moving average is a popular method of trend. Trust me, this moving average is even more simple. Like it's the most simplest. It's very, very easy. This is the popular method of trend estimation. The trend is obtained in this method by smoothing out the fluctuation. The procedure of computing the trend by the moving average method depends on whether the period of moving average desired at times called order or even. Sorry, order is even or odd. So we actually determine this moving average, either whether it's even or odd. So I don't think I will start teaching you what even or odd is by this time. So but let's see. Look at it. You will understand more with this example. Example one. Use the following table to determine a moving average of order 3 and B moving average of order 4. I wish I can. There is an indicator I can use to show this like a mouse, but we move. So this question, see the question now. They gave us two questions actually. Fine, they gave us a table, but they gave us the question. They said one is moving average of 3, 2 is moving average of 4. So they now give us a table. The first table says month. The second table says what? Sales. Expand. First table month, second table sales. So the month which is X, they even simplified it for you. Normally, if they did not put X in this month, you should know that it's X. This is not the first time of us identifying X. X is numbered. So you counting the column, you should know that this is X. Now the second one, which is Y, sales. This is Y. They are even trying to put Y for you. If they don't put Y for you, you now come and be asking me what is Y. We see the exam. So please know your Y and know your X. So let's go to the solution. So they said moving average of 3 and moving average of 4. So let's deal with moving average of 3 first. See, we are going to repeat this same question, this same table. We are going to repeat this in the question. Table that has X and the table that has Y. Hope we are with our calculator. I told you we cannot come to QA class without calculator. When it's not that we are coming here to joke, we are here for a serious business. So what is your exam date again? Someone should remind me.
27 and 28.
27. Sorry, 27 and 28. So okay, this will be my last class with you guys. Yes, this will be my last class with you guys. So yeah, you're missing me already, Abby. So we are two. Why are you laughing? Are you laughing or crying? Which one? So that I will know. Yeah, we see you in HS3. So we are two tutors taking this course, right? So I'm stopping here. The second tutor will come and take. See, for the next weeks before, for the next week before you guys do your exam, just know that you are with QA. You are going to operational research. I'm going to do a lot of things under it. So pay attention. We do our farewell after this class, but let's move. So the first one is moving average of 3, and the second one is moving average of 4. So let's see this moving average of 3. So the first step is to create a table. We all know that. So that's why the first table. Please follow as I'm saying. I don't really have a pointer here, but as I'm talking, please just follow. The moving average of 3, we have what? Month, which is X. We are just writing the question back for them. X. We have 1 to 12. We have Y, which is sales. We have them to is question we are repeating here. So now to do the solution, you will create two columns more. The first column will be 3-month moving total. Note, is average. The question said we should calculate 3-month moving average. So average is our point. Average is where we are going to, not total. But we need to get the total to get the average. So you are going to create a column to calculate moving total. That's why you are seeing the third column. Then the last column is 3-month moving average. Then you calculate the average. So now to calculate this moving total, hope you guys are following.
Yes.
To calculate this moving total, we have 3, right? 3.
Yes.
This is 3. So you are going to bring the first 3 numbers of this y. The first 3 numbers is what? 14, 24, 42, right?
Yes.
So you are going to add these 3 numbers together. 14 plus 24 plus 42 is what? Punch your calculator.
Eight.
14 plus 80, exactly. So you are not going to put it in the middle of the 3. That is why you are saying that the first, there is nothing in front of 14, but there is something in front of what? 24. So you will add 3 numbers together. 14, 24, 42. You will get what? You will get the total. The total, you now put it in the middle number, which is what? 24. That's why you are saying 80. So when you want to do the average now, it will be what? You added 3 numbers together, right? So it will be 80 divided by 3. So do 80 divided by 3.
26.67.
Exactly. So that is why you are getting 26.67 in front. Exactly in front. So we go again. We continue by say, we start from 24. 20, see, you not allowed to confuse you. 24 plus 24 plus 42 plus 19. We are doing 3 because the question said 3 moving average or moving total. So you are picking 3. So you will see when we get to 4 moving total, you are going to pick 4. But for now, we are picking what? We are picking 3. So do again. 24 plus 42 plus 19 will give us what?
85.
85. What is the middle? The middle is in front of what?
42.
Exactly. So you can see why they put in front of 42, which is 85. So when you now want to do the average, the same thing. So it means that all these numbers in this total, they just divided it by 3. So 85 divided by 3 will give us what?
28.33.
Exactly. So that is it. So you will go again. See, you'll be using your pen and your pencil to be doing this thing together. So that it's not confusing. You will go again. 42 plus, you will start from 14 at first. You'll be doing each number. Start for 14, then you go to 24, then you go to 42. So you now do again 42 plus 19 plus 29. It will give what?
90.
90, exactly. You will go again 19 plus 29 plus 30. 19 plus 29 plus 38, sorry. 19 plus 29 plus 86 is the middle is what? 29. That is why it's opposite what? 29. You can see. So you continue. 29 plus 38 plus 43. 29 plus 38 plus 43.
110.
29 plus 38 plus 110. Exactly. The middle is what? 38. That is why it's opposite 38. You will continue again. 38 plus 43 plus 58. 38 plus 43 plus 58. Give us what? 38 plus 43 plus
139.
58.
139.
139. The middle is what? 43. That's why it's opposite 139. Exactly. That's why it's opposite 43. 43 is what? The middle number. So you continue. 43 plus 58 plus 48. I know the reason why I say you should. I know the answer is there, but I know the reason why I say you should punch the calculator. 43 plus 58 plus 48.
149.
Exactly. The middle is what?
49.67.
Exactly. Thank you. So let's continue again. 58. The next one is 58 plus 48 plus 43. 58 plus 48 plus 43.
149.
149 exactly. That's how we got 149. The next one, 48 plus 43 plus 64. 48 plus 43 plus 64.
155.
155 exactly. And the middle is opposite what? 43, 155. So now, please focus on this. The next one is what? 43, 64, 74. You can see that we only have three numbers left. So let's make use of that three number. 43 plus 64 plus 74, 181. And we put it directly opposite what? 64. That's 181. You can see that we did not do anything again. Because what? The next one will be 64 plus 74. And it's not up to 3. So that is to give you note. If it's not up to 3, you are going to stop. So we stopped where it is what? Up to 3 numbers. So we cannot do 64 plus 74. It's just 2 numbers. And we are just looking for what? 3 moving average. So that's why we stopped there. You see, that is the reason why you see. So this 3 moving average here, the last column, is what? Middle, which is what? All this number that is 3 moving total, divide by what? Divide by 3. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. This 181 too, you can do divide by 3. Then you put the answer in this moving total. Hope you are getting it.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move to 4 moving total. So this 4 moving total is a little bit complex than that, but we'll get it. So normal, what we used to do, we write the question back, right? So there's even a joy in this question that even most of the things you are writing doing QA, you can see that most times you're always writing the question back for them even before solving. So if you are not writing nonsense from the question, you should know that you are the one that has started it. So QC, please note, QA is not hard. Don't let anybody give you fabu anyway. That people do QA many times. See, it's something you can clear at once. I'm a testimony. I cleared QA at once, and I just attended tutorial and I passed. So what is stopping you from passing QA at once? You just need to know the formula. You need to solve past question. I've repeated it plenty times. That's why I'm always giving you assignment as past question. After this class, I'm going to look for another assignment. I will give it to you guys. It's past questions. You have to just familiar yourself with. So let's continue. So X and Y, you repeat the question for them, normal. So normal. So let's start. So this third column, we are going to pick 4 numbers. We are going to pick 4 numbers. Just follow me. The first 4 number is what? 14, 24, 42, 19. You know, we are saying moving total of 4. So again, it will be what? 14, 24, 42, 19. So add it together. 14, 99. So see, you know, the middle of 3, it was very easy. But here, the middle of 4, you are going to look for the real middle of 4. See where they place the 99. You see that the 99 does not have a line it's staying on.
Yes.
It's between 2 and what? 3. That is the middle. See, forget the line that is on your sheet. Forget the line that is on your sheet. Oh, you know that it's not actually inside the line. If you are writing on your notes normally, this 99 will be in the middle of the line. All those lines they used to draw in the note. But wait, forget about that one. It does not matter. Put your answer there. So you are going to look for the middle. So we said 4 moving totals. So the numbers is 4, which is 14, 24, 42, 19. So you're going to look for the middle. And the middle is between 2 and 3. That's why they're putting 99 in the middle of 2 and 3, even though it might look like it's not making sense. But that is the solution. Just love it, even though it does not make sense. That is not your own problem. Just love it like that. So 99 is in the middle of what? 2 and 3. So the middle, you have to know the middle very well. I have to know the middle very well. So let's continue. You will do it again. 24 plus 42 plus 19 plus 29. 24 plus 42 plus
114.
19 plus 29.
114.
114. So exactly. You know, we pick what? We pick x of 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be in the middle of 3 and 4. So in the middle of what? 42 and 19. 42 and 19. It will be in the middle of what? 42 and 19. Hope you are following.
Yes.
Okay. So that is how you will continue. You continue again. 42 plus 19 plus 29 plus 38.
128.
128. And the middle is between what? 19 and 29. So that is how you are going to do till the end. So now the last one, so that to show, the last one is, let me tell you how they got the last figure in the moving total is what? 229, right?
Yes.
229. So do 48 plus 43 plus 64 plus 72.
60.
48 plus 43 plus 64 plus 94.
Of 94. 229.
229. You can see where they got 229 now. You can see that they stopped. When you now say you want to start from 43, you're now saying 43 plus 64 plus 74. You are making an error because it's not up to what? 4. You will stop where the number of 4 stops. That is what you will do. Don't go beyond. You see that they saw that 4 number 48, 43, 64, 74. They stopped there. They did not move ahead. So that is where you will You will stop. Don't say because there is still number that remains. Please don't do that. Thank you. So do you get that part? Let's move to the next column. Do you get that part?
Yes.
Yes. So the one we did before, that we did moving of 3, that is why earlier, if we go to this question, they said what? They said the moving average method depends on whether, before the example, the last sentence before the example, the moving average method depends on whether the period of moving average desired at time called order is what? Even or odd. So it's the way you will solve, it depends on when it is even or odd. We know that 3 is odd, right? So there's a way we do it different. We know that 4 it is even. It will also be different. So because it is odd, this 3 is odd, you can find the perfect middle for it. If they say middle of 5, you can find the perfect middle for it, right? Just be the middle. For example, middle of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What is the middle? Hello, what is the middle of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
3.
3 exactly. But if there's someone in the middle of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you'll be like, you have to know the middle between. The middle is between what? 3 and 4. So the middle is not really defined. So for odd, it is straightforward. That's why it's 3. But for even, it's different. So it's not like odd that after do the total, you're not going to average straight. You're not going anywhere. So this is what you will do. See the next column, C4. C column C4. C4 says what? 2 of 4 month moving total. I will explain what they are doing. 2 of 4 month moving total. So what you will do is that you are going to look for another middle again. We want to look, see, you know that the middle, this 99, the third column, this 99, the middle, you know that is not perfect, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So we have to look for the perfect middle. So what you will do is you will add, focus on this third column. You will add the two figures together. That's why they say 2 out of 4. This is already 4 moving total. So you say 99 plus 114. 99 plus 114 will give you what?
213.
Exactly. You will not put that 13 in the middle of 99 and 114. Did you see why they put it there now?
Yes.
Exactly. So you can see that 213, you can trace it to months of what? 3. You can trace it to the third month. It's not like this 99 that you cannot trace it anywhere. If they say this moving total, if you continue like this, if you continue that 99 is moving total, and we look for the average straight in front of it, you cannot link it to any month. So that is why you have to do what? 99 plus 114 is to give you what? 213. So you now put this in the middle of 99 and 114. That is why what is in the middle. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that is how you'll be doing for all too. You will do 114 plus 128. What is the total?
240.
248. 242, sorry.
240.
We will now put it in the middle. That is how they did for everything. So the last one, the last number, which is what? 213 plus 229. Add it together. 213 plus 229. The last number on the third column. The last two numbers on the third column.
442.
442 exactly. So that one is, you will stop there. You look for the middle. Stop there. So let's go to the last column. Last column says what? C5. It says what? That is why the C4, the fourth column, it says 2 of 4. Telling you are going to add 2 figures that comprises of 4 moving totals. So that's why the English will be like confusing at the beginning. But when you solve it, you will understand more of what they mean by 2 of 4. We add 2 figures of the 4 moving total. That's what it means. So for this last one, you can see they say 4-month moving average. Okay, let me ask you a question. Go back to this C3. The figures for each of these C3 is 4 moving totals, right? Am I right?
Yes.
99 is 4 moving totals, right?
Yes.
114, it is 4 moving totals, right?
Yes.
When you add 99 plus 114, how many totals do we have?
213.
No, just, I said 4 moving totals, 4 moving totals. So I want to know like something moving total. So when you add 99 plus 114, we will get 213. So how many moving totals is that 213? We say 99 is 4 moving totals. 114 is 4 moving totals. So how many moving totals is 213? Just try and guess.
2.
No, 8. We've not done average, sure you know.
Yes.
2 and 3 is not average. 99 is 4 moving totals. 4. 114, it is 4. When you add the two together, you got 2 and 3. How many moving totals did you add in together? 8. Did you get what I'm trying to explain?
No.
Eh?
No.
Okay, let me come again. Rashidat. Is Rashidat still on this call? Rashidat, are you following? Okay, Rashida has gone to eat. Okay, let me come again. Let's come to the third column, which is C3. We say is what? 4 months moving total. 99, it is how many months moving total? You know, we added 4 figures together. We are still doing total. We've not reached average, right?
Yes.
Do you agree on me? Exactly. So we added 4 figures together. 14 plus 24 plus 42 plus 19 to give us what? 99, right?
Yes.
And it is what? 4 moving totals. We added 4 numbers together too to give us what? 114, right?
Yes.
And it is 4 moving totals. So we now decided, we said it is different because it's an even number. We want to find a perfect spot. We now added those two numbers together. 99 plus 114, it is what? 213. Hope you know that we've not done average yet.
Yes.
Exactly. And we now say 99 is what? 4. Put 99. We say 4 moving totals. Write it somewhere else again. 114. We say 4 moving totals. Both of it is 4 moving totals. So 4 moving totals plus 4 moving totals will give you what?
8 moving total.
8 moving totals. So this 2 and 3 is 8 moving totals. All the figures that is in this fourth column, C4, it is 8 moving totals. Do you get it now?
Yes.
Okay. So this last column, what you will do is that to get the fourth, see this third column is not the answer because it's 8 moving totals, and we want to get what? 4 moving totals, and we are getting what? Average. So what you will do to get the 4-month average, you will now do each of the figures, this 2 and 3, divide by 8, because you are looking for average. This figure is already 8 moving totals. So because it is 8 moving totals, because this 2 and 3 is 8 moving totals, that is why we are dividing it by 8 to get the average. Do you get?
Yes.
So 2 and 3 divided by 8 will give us what?
26.63.
0.63. It will still be on that same spot. So it will not change. That same spot. You can see that now 26.23, you can link it to what? To month 3. Try it again. 242 divided by 8. Punch your calculator. 2423 divided by 8.
30.25.
Exactly. So let's try the last one. The last number in the fourth column. 442 divided by 8.
55.25.
Exactly. So can you see how they got the figures?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Rashidat. Hey,
Yes,
Shidat is eating. Oh, has she gone?
yes.
Oh, oops. Okay. So this is how moving average is. It's as simple as ABC. So it's not hard. Let's go to. So this merit and demerit, you can read it on your own. The merit say, let me just brief it. Merit says the method is simple. Is it not simple?
It is.
uh We will go to least squared. You will see that least squared is is formula. It's not hard to, but it's more simple than least squared. That's why they said the method is simple if compared to least squared. They said the effect of cyclical fluctuation is completely removed if the period of moving total is equal to average period cycle. What they're trying to say is that this cyclical fluctuation is removed if, for example, this 4 moving totals. We already balanced, we already looked for middle. This fourth column. So we already look for middle, we already look for the perfect middle for them. So that is why it's not a problem again. It is good for a time series that really reveals what? Linear trend. Another one, the merit says the extreme value are always lost by moving average. The method is not suitable for forecasting. It is not good for non-linear trend. Please just know this merit and demerit. They can ask you. So let's go to the last part, which is least squared method. So Shebi, you listen to the recorded version of last class. Do you remember regression line?
Yes.
Exactly. That is what we are doing here. That regression line formula. But the formula will change a bit. But exactly that regression line that we say y equal to what? A plus bx. That we said the x is unknown, that we said something is unknown. That's what we are still going to do here. See, I want you to go to look at this last formula. Just look at the last formula. And a equal to, can you see it? The last formula. And a equal to y bar minus bx bar. Can you remember this formula too?
Yes.
Now come again. This formula of b is the same formula. Go and check your notes. Is it the same formula? This, don't look at the first formula. Look at the second formula of b. N summation xy minus summation x summation y over n summation x squared minus bracket summation x close bracket squared. Is it the same formula? Check your notes.
Yes.
Exactly. See, that is what you want to do. It's just like you are repeating regression line. How we did regression line last week, just we are doing the same thing. So that is what least squared method. So whenever you see a question, they are telling you that you should do regression line, and they're giving you another name for regression line, and you do not know it's least squared. So let me read. It says, recall that by least square method, fitting a linear regression of variable y on variable x gives what? Y equal to a plus bx. Y equal to a plus bx is what? Our regression line. Do not never forget that. Even when you are sleeping, don't forget. When you are sleeping, don't forget. So regression line is what? Y equal to a plus bx. So you are going to look for a, you are going to look for b, then you just insert it inside the formula. Our business is not to look for y and x when it comes to regression line. So let's continue. They said where a and b are what? Are constant and are the intercept and regression coefficient respectively. This method can equally be extended to a time series data. So they're not telling you that this regression line can also be applied to a time series data by taking the time period t as variable x and the time series value as what? Y. So they're telling you that y here, the formula is y equal to a plus bx. So they want to, we know that y equal to a plus bx is the normal formula for regression. We know, everybody knows. So they want to try and interpret it to you how it is relating to time series. So they're not telling you this y you are seeing y equal to a plus a. That y is what? Is representing time series value. Is representing the time series value. They're not telling us that t is time period, and t is represented as what? Variable what? X. I told you that our business is not to find x and y. What we are looking for is what? A and b. We will get the figure for a and b. But I'm just trying to explain what y and x is, because definitely we are going to get our figures for a and b. So y means time series value, and our x means what? X means time period. Our x can also be t. X can also be t. We're just trying to time period. That is what this x mean. So, and they went to the formula. B, they first said, well, see, I will advise you. This formula you are seeing where B equal to this, forget the first part. Focus on what? The second part. It's the same formula. They're just trying to re-explain why it is like that. So B is what? N summation xy minus summation x summation y all over n summation x squared minus bracket summation of x close bracket squared. While A is what? A equal to bar y minus 2x bx bar. A equal to bar y minus bx bar. So let's go and see a question. Let me see. Let's see a question. So this is a question, example 2. It says, let's focus on the question. It says, use the data in the table below to fit the trend using the what? Least squares approach. Use the data in the table below to fit the trend using what? Least squared approach. So I think it's the same. I think it's the same question with the first one. Yes. The same question with the one that we did 3 moving total and 4 moving total. It's the same table. So we have 1 to 12 volts and we have our sales, which is X. So the next thing, we are following the formula. We are following this formula. So tell me, what do you want to look for in this formula? Let me tell you one. We are looking for, we already have our X and Y. We know what X and Y is, right? You've already given us the question, right?
Yes.
So let me give you one of what we are looking for. We are looking for XY. So give me another one. What are we looking for again?
We are looking for x squared.
Okay.
And we are looking for y.
Exactly. We are looking for total of Y. We already have Y, right? So
Yes.
what we are looking for is just to add the Y together. And we're also looking for total of X. We just add the X together. So, but the main thing we need to create another column for is this what? XY and what? X squared. Because we already have our column X and we already have our column Y. So let's go back. So we are going to line up the question back. I've told you, firstly, put the question back for them. You've already marked by putting month and sales. So the month which is 1 to 12, you are going to put it back for them. Sales, which is 14 to 74, you're going to put it back for them. We are going to use X total and Y total later. So you're going to add the column of X together. You will add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12. It will give you 78. So try it. Calculate do it on your calculator. Let's just reconfirm. Anybody can make mistake. So add them together. Add all the more together. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Add it together.
78.
Exactly, 78. So you do the same one for these sales. Add all the sales together. To reconfirm. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for you. What is your answer for column Y?
Me, I'm getting 496 here.
496. We do it together. I have my calculator too here. So now let's try it again. 14, as I'm saying, we type into your calculator 14 plus 24 plus 42 plus 19 plus 29 plus 38 plus 43 plus 58 plus 48 plus 43 plus 64 plus 74. 496. Is that what you're getting?
Yes.
Exactly. That's why I say we need to recalculate. It can be a mistake. So please, in your notes or whenever you're rewriting, please write it in your notes now. We have total of x as what? 78, right?
Yes.
Put it in your notes. Then put again total of y 496. Please put it to total of y is what? 496. I want us to work with the correct answer 496. So let's go to x squared. X squared, we know that we are going to do the x column square. You will square it. 1 squared is what? 1. Abi?
Yes.
2 squared? 4.
4.
I want us to reconfirm it. Please let's confirm it together. 3 squared?
9.
9. 4 squared?
16.
16. 5 squared?
25.
25. 6 squared?
36.
36. 7 squared?
49.
8 squared?
64.
9 squared?
81.
10 squared?
100.
11 squared?
121.
12 squared?
144.
So let's add everything together. 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus 25 plus 36 plus 49 plus 64 plus 81 plus 100 plus 121 plus 144. What do you get?
650.
Exactly. That is the answer. 615. So let's do the last column. The last column, which is xy. So you multiply x times y. So 1 times 14 is what?
14.
2 times 24 is what?
2 times 24 is 48.
48. 3 times 42.
126.
4 times 19.
76.
5 times 29.
145.
6 times 38.
6 times 38.
6
228.
times 220. Okay. 7 times 43.
301.
Okay. 8 times 58.
464.
You see, they made mistake. 8 times 58. 58. Sorry for all this mistake. 8 times 58. We have what? 464. So for the 8, Let me write it somewhere. 464, and they wrote 301. 301, 464, 301. Sorry for that mistake. So let's continue. 9 times 48.
9 times 48. 4
Yes. 432. Okay. 10 times 43.
430.
Okay. 11 times 64.
11 times 64. 704.
12 times 74.
888.
Okay. So follow me as we do the total together. Follow me. We made the mistake somewhere. So punch it on your calculator as I'm saying it. 14 plus 48 plus 126 plus 78, 76 plus 76, so plus 145 plus 228 plus 301 plus 464 plus 432 plus 430 plus 704 plus 888.
3,856.
Exactly. So 3,850. So give me the listing of the totals. So we said X total is what? 78. Y total is what?
496.
We corrected it that time, right?
Yes.
496. 496. So X squared is what? 650.
650.
XY is what?
3,856.
856. Exactly. So we are going to use the correct figure. So let's move. So if we are done with this part, so let's start from here. The formula is what? Y equal to A plus BX, right?
Yes.
So and we are looking for A and B. So, and if you remember very well, in the recorded class, I said that we have to look for B first before A. We will know why. We have to look for B first before A. So let's look for B. Please, we are solving it together. Solve it in your notes. We are using the correct figures. So B equal to N summation XY minus summation X summation Y over N summation X squared minus bracket summation X all over squared. So let's put the correct figure. P equal to, what is our N?
Our N is 12.
Good, 12. Multiplied by summation of XY is what?
Summation of XY is. Summation of XY is 3,856.
3856. Hope you're writing it on your notes. We're writing the formula. We're already solving it. Please
Yes.
write it in your notes. So it is 12 times 3856 minus summation of X is what?
Summation of X 78.
78. Multiplied by summation of Y is what?
Summation of Y 496.
496. All over. Let's go to the denominator. N again is what?
12.
12. Summation of X squared is what?
650.
650 minus X all over squared is what?
78 square.
78 squared. So write it and solve it and give me the final answer. So give me the numerator first. What did you get for the numerator? What are you getting for numerator? Yeah, I've gotten my own answer for numerator. So give me.
Okay. Let's see. 7,584.
Okay, you're correct. So get the numerator too.
1,716.
Good. So give me the answer.
4.42.
Exactly. We are correct. So let's go to A. A equal to what? Y bar minus BX bar. And I remember clearly, I said Y bar is what? Summation Y over N. So let's do the formula like this. Let's now say A equal to, hope you're writing, A equal to, the Y bar is now what? Summation Y over N minus B in brackets summation X over N. A equal to summation Y over N minus B. You now put it in brackets summation X over N. Do you understand that formula?
Yes.
You understand how we got Y bar and X bar now?
Yes.
So let's move. Let's put the figure. A equal to summation Y is what?
496.
So we have 496 over what?
12.
12 minus B is what?
4.42.
4.42 in bracket. So summation X is what?
Summation X is 78 over 12.
78 over 12. So calculate and give me the final answer. Let me know. 12.1.
12.5.
Good. 12.65.
55.
55. So good. You got it. So our B is 4.42, while our A is what? 12.55. So let's move. So let's now do our regression line. The regression line is again is what? Y equal to A plus BX. So we just fix those figures into the regression line. So it will be what? A equal to 12.55 plus our B is what? 4.42x. Am I correct?
Yes.
Exactly. Write it in your notes. Y equal to 12.55 plus 4.42x. Are you clear?
Yes.
So let's move. You're not done yet. So normally, normally. If you want to do normal regression line, this is where you will stop. Yes or yes?
Yes.
But if you want to do least square method under time series, you are not going to stop here. So let me show you the next one. So can you see this table? So what they did here is that they brought that table, they brought it back. Everything is correct to month of X, Y, X squared, XY. So what they did in this solution, okay, let's pick for example, let's use their own solution for now. You know, their own, they got, look at the last column, they got Y equal to what? 62.0604 minus what? 1.7657. So you see that they put X. So anywhere you see X, you are going to put what? Month. Did you see what they did? So for the first month, they just put 1. It's 1 month, right?
Okay.
So your calculator, put 1 in place of that X and give me the answer. What did you get to?
16.97.
Exactly. 60.20. 60 what? 29, yes. Wait, hope this
97.
class is okay. Hope this class is recorded.
Yes.
Okay. Thank God. So because of students are not here. So you can see, okay, try the last one, the number 12. Put 12 there instead of 1.
$65.59.
Hmm? Do it again because I'm getting what they're getting. Using their own trend new.
Okay.
Yes, don't use our
I'm
own yet.
using our own since they made
No,
mistake.
just I want you to use to verify their own. I want you to see how they did it.
Okay. $83.2488.
I'm missing it. What did you do? 62.0604 minus 1.7657 in bracket 12.
I plus it.
It's minus.
Mm. 40.872.
Good. Okay. So you see that their answer, they got it. See their answer. Can you see this place that they put record Y?
Yes.
Their regression line, the B they got, this minus 17657. It was a mistake from the, we already make mistake from the beginning
Yes.
in this question. That's why they got minus, but we are getting plus.
Yes.
So our own will be different. Do you get?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's do our own now. So the only thing I wanted to focus is this place they put trend, Y equal to, put our figure, Y equal to 12.55 plus 4.42 in bracket. You will not be putting each month. So let's do month 1. Month 1 will be 12.55 plus 4.42 in bracket 1. Let me know what you got.
Ma?
What do you get though?
What do you ask me to do, man? Sorry.
You have to use our own trend, which is what? 12.55 plus 4.42 x, right? So we'll do for each month. So let's start with month 1. Put 1 in place of x and give me the answer. Put 1 in the place of x and give me the answer. Oh yeah, oh, should have gotten the answer. What is the issue?
No, instead of me to write a minus b x, I'm writing plus sense. I'm writing plus.
Even though I'm not getting you. But we got the final answer correct now. So what
No,
is
no,
going
in
on?
my book.
Okay, correct it. And do month 1 for me.
8.13.
Eh? How? 12.55 plus 4.42 in bracket 1.
Is it plus or minus, ma?
It's plus. What did we get? What did we get as our regression line? Regression line, is it not y equal to a plus bx? Oh, we made a mistake from the regression line. Okay, the regression line is what? Y equal to what? A plus what? Bx.
Is it a plus bs or a minus bs? Because it's minus that is in their trend here.
That is where the mistake came from. So let's go back. So listen, y equal to what? A plus bx, right?
Yes.
So now our a is what? 12.55. Our b is what? 4.6. Okay, look at their solution here. See, look at their solution. Their a is what? 62 point what?
0604.
Look at this recall. A plus what? Can you see it's a plus bx? So
Yes.
their a is 62.0604 plus their b gave them what? Negative. That is why it's in bracket. You can see that the real thing is plus.
Yes.
It gave them, so they now did negative times positive. That's why they now got minus at the end.
Yes.
So it is plus. Please, we got positive. This answer is wrong, and I'm sorry for it. So that's why I'm trying to, so that we'll get our own. So it is plus. Y equals a plus bx. It's only if you get negative as b. That is when we now do negative times positive to get what? Negative at the end. So that's what you will do. So it will be 12.55 plus 4.42 in bracket 1. Do it again and give me the answer.
16.97.
Exactly. Good. Give me month 2. Oh yeah, have you not done it? They are waiting for me to ask.
Come.
Just month 2.
21.39.
Exactly. So give me month 12. You go and do the remaining one at home.
25.81.
No. Month 12. Oh.
Okay,
You do
month
it. Month 12.
65.59.
Exactly. So that is how you will do it. Please just correct this table for me. Correct it from beginning to the end. Just do that. And merit and demerit. Merit, no extreme value are lost in this method. The method is free from being subjective to error. That what is it called? The first one we did, moving average. You can easily make mistake with the arrangement, looking for the perfect fit. But yeah, it's just formula. So it's free from being subjective to error. So the method can be used for forecasting. Yes, you can use one for forecasting. The merit, it requires more time for computation. This one you have to do formula, look for regression, look for B, look for C. Then you now come to prepare table. That one is just table straight. I'm just going to the final answer straight. You have to put formula. You get. So please read through it. Read through it. So you know what I want you to do? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
This example too. I want you to write the question like this question. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Write the question like this, then do the solution from the beginning to the end. Send it to me and send it to the group. Did you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Do it this night, yo. Are you going somewhere?
Oh. No, I'm not going anywhere.
Please do it now after this class. This example, just write the question. Do the solution from beginning to the end, like the way we've taught them. I want to share with them since there was an error in this PDF so that they will see it. So share it with me and to the group too. So share it. So that will be all for tonight's class. Let me stop the recording.
Are we having another